Deep in the heart of South America, nestled amidst the lush landscapes of Paraguay, lie the ruins of a remarkable past. These lands, rich in natural beauty and history, hold secrets of a time when the world was vastly different. These are the Jesuit missions of La Santísima Trinidad de Paraná and Jesus de Tavarangue, echoes of a time when European and indigenous cultures intertwined. These missions were not just religious outposts but vibrant communities where two worlds met and coexisted. Recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, these missions stand as testaments to a unique chapter in human history. They are celebrated not only for their architectural grandeur, but also for their cultural significance, representing a blend of European and Guarani influences. They offer a poignant glimpse into a world shaped by both faith and the human spirit. Walking through these ruins, one can almost hear the whispers of the past, the prayers, and the daily lives of those who once inhabited these sacred spaces. The missions, remnants of a grand social and religious experiment, whisper tales of a bygone era. They tell stories of hope, struggle, and the quest for a harmonious existence between different cultures. They are more than just crumbling stone and faded frescoes. They are living museums of a time when the Guarani people, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, encountered the Society of Jesus, a Catholic religious order. This encounter led to a unique cultural synthesis that is still evident today. The Jesuits, driven by their mission to spread Christianity, arrived in Paraguay in the 17th century. Their arrival marked the beginning of a new era, one that would see the creation of these remarkable missions. What followed was an unprecedented fusion of cultures, leaving an indelible mark on the very soul of Paraguay. This fusion is visible in the art, architecture, and traditions that have been passed down through generations, making the Jesuit missions a living testament to this extraordinary cultural blend. The story of the Jesuit missions in Paraguay is set against the backdrop of Spanish colonialism, a period often marked by exploitation and subjugation. Yet, within this tumultuous era, the missions emerged as sanctuaries of peace and learning. The Jesuits, unlike many of their contemporaries, sought to protect the Guarani people from the harsh realities of Spanish rule. They established a system of reducciones, self-sufficient communities, where the Guarani were introduced to Christianity while preserving their cultural identity. These reducciones were havens of order and progress in a land often consumed by chaos. The Jesuits, with their unwavering belief in the power of education, sought to empower the Guarani. They taught them reading, writing, music, and the arts, nurturing their talents and fostering a sense of community. The missions, therefore, became beacons of civilization, radiating knowledge and prosperity throughout the region. The story of the Jesuit missions is incomplete without understanding the Guarani people, the true architects of this unique cultural fusion. The Guarani, far from being passive recipients of Jesuit teachings, embraced this new world with open arms, adapting and shaping it to fit their own beliefs and traditions. Their artistry, their music, their very spirit, infused the missions with a vibrancy that transcended religious boundaries. The Guarani were skilled farmers, artisans, and musicians. They brought their traditional knowledge of agriculture to the missions, transforming the land into fertile fields that sustained the community. Their artistry found expression in the exquisite carvings that adorned the churches, each stroke a testament to their deep connection with nature and spirituality. The Guarani, through their resilience and creativity, transformed the missions into a vibrant tapestry of faith and cultural exchange. Section 4. Daily Life in the Missions, A Tapestry of Cultures. Imagine stepping back in time, into the heart of a Jesuit mission in its prime. The mission was a bustling hub of activity, a place where different cultures and traditions met and mingled. The air buzzes with activity, a harmonious blend of European and Guarani traditions. The marketplace is alive with the sounds of bartering and the vibrant colors of local crafts. The day begins with the sound of church bells, calling the community to prayer. These bells, cast in Europe and brought over the ocean, symbolize the fusion of two worlds. Families, dressed in simple yet elegant clothes, a fusion of European and indigenous styles, make their way to the imposing church, its facade a testament to the Guarani's artistic prowess. The intricate carvings and designs reflect a deep respect for both cultures. After the service, the mission comes alive with the rhythms of daily life. The marketplace becomes a center of social interaction, where people exchange not just goods, but stories and traditions. Children, their laughter echoing through the courtyards, gather for lessons in reading, writing, and music, their young minds absorbing knowledge from both worlds. They learn not only the skills of their ancestors, but also the new techniques brought by the Jesuits. In the workshops, skilled artisans, guided by Jesuit fathers, practice their crafts. These workshops are places of learning and creativity, where traditional Guarani techniques blend with European methods. The rhythmic clang of the blacksmith's hammer, the gentle hum of the weaver's loom, the sweet melodies of the Guarani harp, all blend into a symphony of productivity and cultural exchange. Each sound tells a story of collaboration and mutual respect, creating a unique tapestry of cultures that is both beautiful and enduring. Section 5. The enduring legacy of Jesuit education. Education formed the cornerstone of life within the Jesuit missions. The Jesuits believed that through education, they could uplift and empower the Guarani people, providing them with the tools to navigate both their traditional world and the rapidly changing colonial landscape. The Jesuits, firm believers in the transformative power of knowledge, established schools that catered to both Guarani children and adults. These institutions were not just places of learning, but also centers of community life, where people of all ages could come together to share knowledge and experiences. These schools, unlike many of their European counterparts, taught not only religious doctrine but also practical skills, music, and the arts. The Jesuits understood that a well-rounded education was essential for the holistic development of an individual, and they strived to provide a curriculum that was both diverse and inclusive. This approach, revolutionary for its time, fostered a love for learning within the Guarani community, a legacy that continues to resonate even today. The enthusiasm and dedication of the Jesuits left an indelible mark on the Guarani, inspiring generations to value education and knowledge. The Jesuits understood that true education extended beyond the confines of the classroom. They integrated learning into daily life, encouraging the Guarani to apply their knowledge in practical ways, whether in agriculture, craftsmanship, or community leadership. They encouraged the Guarani to preserve their native language, recognizing its importance in maintaining their cultural identity. By promoting bilingual education, the Jesuits ensured that the Guarani could communicate effectively in both their native tongue and the colonial language, bridging two worlds. This respect for indigenous knowledge, a rarity in the colonial era, ensured the survival of Guarani traditions, language, and cultural pride, shaping the identity of a nation for centuries to come. The Jesuits' commitment to education and cultural preservation created a lasting legacy that continues to influence the Guarani people and their descendants. Section 6. Echoes of the Past. Architectural Marvels. The architectural ruins of La Santísima Trinidad de Paraná and Jesús de Tavarangue are more than just crumbling stone and mortar. They are poems etched in stone, narrating a tale of cultural confluence. These missions, designed by Jesuit architects but brought to life by the skilled hands of Guarani artisans, embody a unique architectural style known as Guarani Baroque. Imagine standing before the majestic facade of the church at Trinidad. Towering columns, reminiscent of European cathedrals, soar towards the heavens, while intricate carvings, inspired by Guarani mythology, adorn the stonework. The play of light and shadow across the ruins evokes a sense of awe and tranquility, transporting visitors back to a time when faith moved mountains and cultures merged seamlessly. Section 7. The Symphony of Cultures, Music and Art in the Missions. Music, the universal language of the soul, flowed freely within the Jesuit missions, weaving together the threads of European and Guarani traditions. The Jesuits, recognizing the power of music to inspire and unite, encouraged the Guarani to develop their musical talents. The result was a unique and vibrant musical tradition, a harmonious blend of European Baroque and indigenous rhythms. The missions echoed with the sounds of violins, cellos, and harps, instruments introduced by the Jesuits, now played with a distinctly Guarani flair. Choirs, their voices soaring in harmony, filled the churches with sacred music. Their songs are testament to the power of faith and cultural fusion. This musical tradition, passed down through generations, continues to thrive in Paraguay, a vibrant testament to the mission's enduring legacy.